Oh my gosh, you guys, what a wild couple weeks it's been. How are you? It is so good to be back making another video. Oh my God, I have so much to share with you. For those of you who are new here, I try to make a video every single day, but sometimes life happens and you don't. And so here we are. So we had a lot going on. I know I shared briefly with you in the last video. I think it was the last video I made. I have some good stuff for you here, side note. But the last video I made, I was just sharing with you guys that me and my partner have been dealing with co-parenting issues with my ex-husband. And it has been really, really difficult. And it just puts a strain on you when you can't co-parent. It's difficult. So that was going on. I briefly spoke about that and just told you guys, if you guys are dealing with a difficult ex-partner or a difficult partner, I gave really good advice that I wish someone had told me, still reminds me of currently. And so hopefully that video finds your way if you need it. And then we also had a hurricane here in Florida, which didn't do a lot of damage to our coast. We're on the East Coast, fortunately, but we did deal with I don't even know how many tornadoes. I mean, it was on the map, it's crazy. There was 137 warnings and people died, and it was just really crazy. We have 3 kids, so you can only imagine how it feels. I can't even imagine how it feels for the people on the other coast of Florida, because they're dealing with things crazier than we are. And my heart goes out if you are on that coast or you have family members there. I really am keeping you in my prayers, because it's been just such a bizarre time. That was moving and I could see it in my camera, and I'm like, I can't do this. So needless to say, there's been a lot going on, and I just, and if you don't know, now you know, but I just want to create out of a space of genuineness and love and good energy. I don't ever want this to be a place where you guys come and you're like, oof, that was rough. That was depressing. So I just honor myself, and I don't force myself to create if I'm not feeling led to. I did think of you guys every day. I was like, I want to make a video so bad, but now is just not the right time. And I'm sure everyone will understand. I'm not disappearing. I'm not going MIA, but you just have to honor yourself sometimes, even in your own life when you have things going on and you make promises to do something. It's okay to be human, and it's okay to take a step back and to give yourself love and time and nurture yourself back. And that's what I did. And like I said, I was thinking about you guys the whole time. So I was really, really, really excited to make this video today. So oh my gosh, I'm going I wanted to talk about something today that I've been doing myself this past couple weeks. And that's resetting everything. And let me say something before I go into how to reset and the things you could do to reset and the tools and the resources. I have something on here too. I'm going to put my links below so you could see what I see, things I look at every day. But sometimes in life, we need a good reset, whether you know it or not. And sometimes resets happen because we choose to do it, but sometimes resets happen because God or the universe does it for us. And we might not like it, but it's necessary. And excuse my nails, I think I'm missing 2. Am I? No, just 1. Okay, just this one. I'm just being vulnerable with you, and I'm just being honest with you. This year was a huge blessing, but in the moment of the blessings happening, I didn't see them as blessings. I thought they were burdens. And I didn't want to learn the lessons, and I didn't want to go through the difficult things. I just wanted to be in my own world where it's rainbows and butterflies. And you know what? It's not always rainbows and butterflies, and I'm sure you know that. Sometimes you could think, oh my God, why are you making life so difficult? Everything's been hard. And a lot of people that I know, like, I would probably say every single person that I know, friend, family, whatever, they have been going through really difficult times this year. This year is just bred differently. So I'm here with you. Like, I get you, I feel you. And it's been very strange. But I want you to understand something. If you're not growing, you're dying. Think about plants. Plants, either they're growing because they're getting the nutrients and the things that they need, or they're shriveling away. And so I think of ourselves the same way. And I pray that you're growing and not shriveling away. I was surely shriveling away the past few months. I was not giving myself everything I needed, even though if you're not new here, you know that I'm like, I have, a list, I have a schedule. I am also an accountability partner for you guys. And so I have a very like on par schedule with how things are supposed to go. And I thought I was giving myself what I needed. And the reality is I was not. And I wonder if that's maybe what is going on with you. If you're not really truly giving yourself what you need, that grace, that space, that time, that space for yourself to say, I need a reset. I really need a huge reset. And I don't mean just going to bed early, drinking your water, getting your U days in. I talk about that a lot. You can't pour from an empty cup. So you have to really be intentional about this reset. Being good to yourself is great, but resets are necessary. Think about your iPhone. Your iPhone goes through resets too, where it's like, hey, it's time to update. Let's go. And these lessons and these situations you're going through are there to guide you and to help you get through these resets. And they are absolutely necessary no matter how badly you don't want to learn these lessons. My biggest piece of advice is write it all down. Like everything you're learning, put it in a journal, put it in your phone notes, and just look at it every day. I know it's a lot. I have a journal I look at every day. And I also made a free download for you guys. I'm going to put it in the link below. I will tell you this. It saved me. I know that sounds dramatic, but it kind of saved me in a very, very, very real way. I'm going to update that. I'm going to put another thing on that downloadable for you guys. So if you've already downloaded it, I'm going to edit it a little bit because I feel like I left something out that is just huge. And I'm going to tell you what it is. I was journaling. I journal a lot. Sometimes I, just look at the questions and think about the questions in my mind. I don't always write them down, but sometimes I do have the extra time and I'm able to journal, whatever. And I found something online and I loved it. And the question said, what would make this week amazing? And I say this lightly because I don't want you to look at life like a checklist. I don't want you to do that. A lot of coaches, a lot of people on here are going to say, make a list and do everything and do all the hard things first. And as much as I agree with that, wholeheartedly, and I'm also telling you to make a list right now, what would make this week amazing, I just want you to understand something. Time, and I know you know this, but I'm just reminding you that time is a thief. And I don't want you to go through life just checking off a box. I don't want you to think if you don't get something done on that list that it's the end of the world and shame on you. And I don't want you to have shame connected to that. But I want you to write down somewhere, and I'm going to put it on the downloadable, what would make this week amazing. And I do want you to Take that very seriously for yourself. I did that the past 3 weeks. What would make this week amazing? Because I've got to be honest with you. Before God like gave me like a really hard reset button, he was like, you have no choice. I'm resetting everything. Like, you just, even we got away. We went to another state for a wedding. You know, it wasn't like anything crazy why we went. We just went for a wedding, but it was like, reset. You have to. But I had that list, and that list saved my life, because we often make lists that are not fun. You know, go to the grocery store, meal prep, I don't know, bring the kids to the doctor, you go to the doctor. You have like this list of to-dos, and they kind of suck. And by the end of the week, you get through that list and you're like, well, damn, like, what did I do for myself? So I really loved that, because it was like, what would make this week amazing? And I've got to admit, on my list, it was like, get my oil changed, pay my car, work, go to the grocery store. But that's not what made my week amazing. What made my week amazing was, admittedly, like, getting those things done, but then getting to the fun stuff. A walk on the sunset, you know, going to the beach to see the sunset, working out 3 times a week so I could feel good for myself, grounding and eating healthy and juicing. And because I was able to separate the like daunting tasks from what would really make it amazing, it just did something for my soul, and I just had to share it with you. And I know it sounds so simple, but it's not. I want you to have that. So I'm going to edit that shortly. And then a few reset things that really helped me feel better. And I know this involves like a little bit of spending money. So if you can't spend the extra money, there's also other ways you could do this for free. But I'm going to start from the very top. A good reset: clean the house. Just set aside some time. I don't care when it is. And I know some people are like, you know, where I don't have time. You do. You do. Find the time. If it's at bedtime, if it's 12 in the morning, I don't care. Find time. Clean your house. Clean the floors. Give yourself some clean sheets. Reorganize your drawers. Just really do a clean out of your spaces. And it doesn't have to be all at once. Just, you know, like what I did before we left is I redid all the beds. I deep cleaned the house. I redid the fridge. Just give yourself a really good reset in that aspect. For yourself, you know, if you have the money to spend, you know, keep up on yourself. Get a facial. Get your hair done. Get yourself one outfit that makes you feel good and comfortable. And just give yourself what your body needs. That's a really good way to reset if you're okay with spending some money. A couple of the things that I did is I got some under eye patches, some teeth whitening stuff. I got some new hair product, and I need to get like shampoo and conditioner, nothing crazy. Like, I just reset our space in our bathroom, and I cleaned everything out so it's like nice and refreshing. I meal prepped, made some juice. It's just nice to have something to look forward to. You know what I mean? I also got some new coffee to make it home. You know, sometimes you just need a little something to look forward to and not spend the money at Starbucks, because I know it's like, it's expensive. Like, it's been expensive, but I don't want to spend all that money on one cup of coffee and it like halfway melt in the car. Sorry, there's like a little fly in here and it's driving me crazy. I have a few other things here, like the glow up plan, the morning routine, 32 ways to make process. So I wanted to read it to you guys. I really like this. Wake up early, read daily, eat well, love yourself, judge less, be yourself, set goals, plan your day, positive attitude. There's so many in here. So like I said, I'm going to put my link below, but I just want you guys to feel good about doing a reset. A reset doesn't need to look crazy. It just really, truly is about stepping back and seeing your life bird's eye view and asking yourself, what do I need? What do I want to make this week amazing? And it's okay to ask yourself, what do I need? Because I'm sure you're so busy doing things for other people, Maybe you're a people pleaser, but I want you to get good at asking yourself what you need and what you want. It doesn't need to look like spending money all the time, but it could just be giving yourself that time and space. So like I said, we just got back. Was it Monday? And Tuesday we were back in the swing of things, working and whatnot. And it just feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, just even from going away for literally a weekend. And I thought, you know what? I really want to share this with my audience, because sometimes I say to Anthony, my partner, all the time, I'm like, I can't get away. Like, there's too much for me to do. Like, me get away? Yeah, right. I am running a business and I have my YouTube and I have my clients from YouTube, and like, I can't get away. I messaged all of my clients and I said, hey, life is just a little too crazy for me right now. I just need like 1 week of just a break, a mental reset, everything, just a reset in general. Everybody understood. They said, take your time. And let me say this too. If you're around people who can't give you grace, those are not your people. Let them go somewhere else, whatever you're doing. And I say that lightly because some of you work 9 to 5s and you can't just be like, hey, I'm taking a week off. But whatever it is in your life that you could take a break from, message those people and let those people know, hey, I really just need time and space right now. Here's why. And I hope you understand. And when I'm back, we'll get right back on track with a fresh mind and a fresh everything, and everything's going to be great. And it was. Sometimes we just really need that break. You know, I did. I needed it. It was just, legal stuff going on with, the co-parenting thing. And that was very scary and very stressful and very mentally draining. And running a business and meeting with clients and booking new clients and accountability partners. And I have that program available if you're needing an accountability partner. Also, it's having that weight. And I wonder if you are understanding that weight on your shoulder where you're like, I have to be all these things for all these people. But you know what? You have to be that for yourself as well. You have to be real. You have to be raw. You have to be genuine. You have to give yourself what you need. And if, like I said, if those people around you don't understand, they're not your people. And that's okay. So let it go. So I hope this video helped you, in a sense, get some sort of reset ideas. Like I said, my downloadable is completely free and it is chef's kiss. I love it. It saves me. It's on one piece of paper. I print it out and I look at it and I'm able to set my goals and not feel so stressed out. And I want that for you. My goal here is to make a video every single day for you guys, because there is a pandemic of loneliness. I mean, heck, I am surrounded by people and sometimes I just feel so alone. And I think that's just how things get sometimes in this day and age, and that's okay to feel alone, because sometimes we feel lonely. I want you to know that I'm here to help you in any shape, way, and form, whether it's with your business or if it's personal and you're needing an accountability partner. I have an accountability partner. We were messaging each other because she actually we took a trip at the same time and we were talking about it and we're like, thank God that we have each other, because we were both saying to each other, like, we don't know how we would have gotten through these past 6 months without each other. It was just so nice to have somebody there to talk to help you, just all of it. It was just a blessing. I'm like, thank God, thank you so much. So without further ado, I'm going to let you guys go. I just could not wait to get back on here and just say hello. I've missed you guys. Leave a comment below. What's been new? What's been up? Are you safe from the hurricanes and all the tornadoes? What a whirlwind. What a crazy world we live in, but what a beautiful world at the same time. So, wow. just wow. I hope that you give yourself that reset that you deserve. I know it's easier said than done, but I really hope that you give yourself a week, even if you don't take a week off of work. Give yourself a week where you're telling your friends, I'm sorry, I can't really make plans right now. Or make, one plan to see your friend during that week period of time when you just like need to give yourself that extra love, that extra reset, cleaning your house out, cleaning your car out, getting your oil changed, getting your tires, whatever, getting your hair done, whatever it is. Just give yourself that luxury, special, intimate time where it's just you, maybe your partner, and just love on yourself a little extra. Like, we all need it. Going away really made me realize like how much we don't slow down and how much we don't stop. And if we're making all these promises to other people, we don't make them to ourselves. And I say this all the time, but you can't pour from an empty cup. You have to do that for yourself. So, anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.